You have just locked in to the latest and the greatest on the Android system, the channel that gives you information every day in every way possible. Now make sure you hit that like button on your way in and definitely subscribe for more videos just like this. Hit the bell as well, and I'll see you right after these messages. It's your boy Serrano. Peace.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Serrano. Welcome back to the channel, and thank you for subscribing. Today I'm bringing to you another unboxing video, and then I know I have a lot of unboxing, so for those videos that I unbox and review, also stay tuned for the giveaway coming later this week. I'm going to announce the winner, so hope you stay tuned for that. So, without any further ado, let's jump right into the unboxing review of the G3 new. So you can see here is the box. You can see that reflection right there. It says the G3. It says new mobile on the back. Also, you can see right here, if we bring the box a little bit closer, that it's going to say sapphire color. It also says that it has GSM, WCD, MA, FDD, LTE, and also it has all the bands right here for LTE that you need: B2, 4, 5, 7, 12, and 17 for this to work in the US. So you're actually covered in the US. This is the US variant, so this is going to be able to connect to the LTE network. So you can also see it comes with a data cable, power adapter, Type-C, 3.5 audio cable, a case, and a quick start guide. You can see here has a 1-year limited warranty. Also has the website here at a MediaTek. This is a MediaTek unit made in China. So we're gonna go ahead and open up that box, but let's just see what they did. Also provide here some UV eye protection glasses that say new mobile on them, and then they did actually give a letter here saying thank you for pre-ordering with the G3. Alright guys, so now I'm just gonna slice open the packaging here. I'm gonna go ahead and, I don't have a knife or anything like that, so let me just rip this open. And now you can see the picture a little bit better. All you have to do is slide the box out right here, place that off to the side, and just lift this up. And this is some really good packaging here, so let me just put that off to the side really quick. And then actually here's the phone right here, so wow, let's just put that off to the side for a second. Wow, that feels really good. It comes in this little protective case thingy. Also, you do get a get started guide right there. You do get a case right here for the device. This thing is really nice. Look at this thing. This is just awesome that they added that there. So this is a clear case. It's really minimal. It's not gonna add any kind of bulk to the phone whatsoever. This thing is really lightweight and really nice. So let's put that right there. And when you see right here, you do get that toggle for the 3.5mm headphone jack, because it is actually, there's no 3.5 headphone jack, so that's the toggle to actually convert it. Also, you do get this charger port right here. It does say new mobile adapter, and it has right here 100 to 240 volts, 50/60 hertz, and also the output is 5 volts and 2000 milliamps. So this thing sounds really good. That's a lot of juice right there that we're getting to actually charge the device. And then last but not least, they did also include the USB, I'm sorry, not the USB, this is the micro, the Type-C connector right here, cord. And then they even provided you with a little SIM ejector tool right here, which is pretty cool. I've never seen one like this before. So you could actually put this on like a keychain because it has that little thing right there. So that's actually really cool. So let's pause the video and I'll be right back. Alright, so that brings us to the phone, and I'm really excited to test this thing out. So that is the sleeve. We're going to take that out of the sleeve, and wow, there we have it. This thing is really slim, really
easy to hold in the hand. It's light and it feels really premium. It has a dual SIM option, 1 or 2, and then you get the micro SIM or the SIM option. So you could actually have a SIM card and a micro SD, or you could have 2 SIMs without the micro USB. And then right here you're getting the dual cameras. One's 13 megapixel, one's 5 megapixel. You're getting the dual LED right there, the fingerprint sensor right there. And then on the front you can see it says 5.7, 8.9 ratio, aspect ratio. So I've been wanting to get a device that's 18.9 ratio without having to pay like an arm and a leg. So this is actually similar to the Samsung Galaxy S8 or 9, I believe. I think it's modeled after the 9. So it kind of mimics it in a few different ways as far as the design. But here you can see it has MediaTek 2.39 gigahertz octa-core processor, the the 4G LTE. You get the 4 gigs of RAM and the 64 gigs of ROM. It also has the fingerprint ID and the highly touted portrait mode camera with the dual rear cameras. So that's actually real cool. And then they also did mention here on the bottom that it does have a 1-year warranty and this phone is unlocked. So that's actually incredible. And let's take a look at some other features with this phone. First, let me actually take off this sticker on the front, and then what we're gonna do is, oh, that looks sexy. So you can see there on the screen, and then we're gonna actually remove this sticker right here on the back. And this thing is a beauty. Look at those, look at that color popping out. Look at that, that just looks really beautiful. I am actually amazed at how that looks. Never seen that before on a phone, how elegant that looks, how really nice it makes it look. And this thing looks really nice. You can see that the forehead is really minimal, and then the chin is extremely minimal. And then it also does have that light for the camera, notification light. Here's the camera, there's the earpiece for actually hearing phone calls and everything like that. Right here you do get this looks like 2 speakers. We'll test that out and see if they're actually both speakers. USB the Type-C connection right there. This one has nothing on this side whatsoever, so you can see that is like actually absolutely beautiful right there with that clean design right there. So there's actually nothing on the left hand side. And then this is beautiful because they actually put all the buttons on the same side. Right here you get the volume rocker, and then this power button has some texture added to it so you can differentiate the buttons. Also, you can see that the actual port for the SIM card is located at the top, just like the S9. The design on here is pretty much identical to the S9. You can see there's a lot of fingerprints happening right now on the device. So this thing pretty much is a fingerprint magnet. What you're gonna need is one of these every once in a while. Go ahead and just, get those fingerprints off. But let's just test out this case real quick, see how that actually fits on the device. And that's pretty snug on all sides. We do get a little bit of lip action right here, so it's not gonna actually protect if it falls straight on the face. So this is actually just minimal protection here. So it's actually cool that it's going to cover all sides just in case you drop the phone on the side or the corner, but you actually don't want to go ahead and drop it on the front, because with this case on there, it's actually not going to give it the best protection in the world. So let's give this thing its first power up right now. We're going to go ahead and see how much power this thing has on the first boot up. You can see that says new Android by powered by Android new, and this thing is really bright. As you can see, my camera just blacked out for a second. That's how bright it was. So let me just set that down real quick, and you can see the animation popping up on the screen. You got that new animation popping up right now, and you can see that it looks really good. The screen is really good as well. So let me just get another phone with 720 display so we could actually see how that looks side by side. So this is 720p plus. It's actually a HD plus screen. It's not full HD or anything like that. So this is 720 and this is 720 plus, and it actually looks beautiful. So let me go ahead and set this up. I'll be right back. Also, immediately upon boot up, when actually setting up the Wi-Fi, I notice here that it does have the 5 gigahertz band for Wi-Fi. So it has the 2 band and the 5 gigahertz band, so that's actually pretty cool. Also, I did see that this thing had 90%, 95% battery life right out of the box. That's very rare, maybe because it was just manufactured and it's pretty new, that it still has that juice all the way, a lot of juice on it. I've never seen it with that much juice out of the box. So let's go ahead and set this up. Alright, so now we actually do have that all set up. You can see 720 on the left, and here we have the device on the right. And just looking at both screens, it actually does look a little bit better than HD. It looks actually like it's 1080p, but you can see that the colors on here are really vibrant, really bright, and look like they're really colorful, and I just love the color on that device. So that's one of the things you're gonna get, is like a really solid display. Just ignore the fact that it's 720 right here, and you can see that app tray right there. When we slide that, whoa, that is nice that they had that app tray like that. You could just slide that up to get all your apps. You can see on here there's not too much bloat whatsoever. Here I'm getting a notification and it's telling me that I'm signed in, and there's already an update right here available, and it's starting to update some of that Google apps, which it does automatically, which I'll do a video about later, if you should or shouldn't update some of your Google apps. Some of them I'm just gonna let that do its thing. You can see there's an update available right here. We'll get into that later in some more detail. Let's just read what it says here. It says, a security patch for January 2018, Android patch, updated Bluetooth stack for better compatibility, resolve minor bugs. So that's going to be cool. Already getting an update right out the box. We'll get into that later in some more detail. So the case actually didn't add any bulk whatsoever to the device. It's actually super slim and narrow, just like that Samsung Galaxy S9 or S8, really slim. I could put my fingers all the way around it and have plenty of room to spare, unlike some other phones where you could barely squeeze around it. So right here you can see that you can personalize the wallpaper. They give you Wi-Fi right here. It does have both bands. It has the Bluetooth. Then you do get options here. You get NFC. You can see that NFC is right inside of there. So that's pretty cool. For $200 you get that NFC feature. You do get adaptive brightness right here with a whole bunch of other options, apps, storage. Right here you can see right out the box it's only used 13 gigabytes, so out of the 64, so still a lot of room left there to play around with. Also, it does give you battery. Here you can check the percentage of battery. It does give you performance and power saver mode, high performance mode right there, and then normal mode. So we're gonna actually check out all the different options here. So it does have system gestures. You can double tap to lock and slide to adjust volume. When you put 2 fingers upwards, you can slide to launch camera with 3 fingers upwards together to launch the camera, and then slide to capture screenshot with 3 fingers down. So let's go ahead and activate all those different features right here and then test them out. So the first one is the double tap to lock, and let's see. Oh, so it's actually the home button. So just double tap the home button and then you lock it. So let's check out the fingerprint scanner. Immediately when I put my finger to that fingerprint scanner, it's pretty fast. It has it's not the quickest one in the world, but it's actually pretty good. So that's really cool that fingerprint scanner is accurate almost 100% of the time. It's not the fastest in the world, but it actually gets the job done, so you can see right here, if I do 3 fingers down, there goes my screenshot right there. It gives me options for full crop, draw, lock.
cut long, or you could save it to your gallery right after you're done. But you know, that's how you would get to the screenshot, and then just press OK, and then now you have that screenshot right there saved. So just slide down with 3 fingers, and that's how you get a screenshot. Also slide up with 3 fingers, and what you're getting is the camera mode. So let's take a look at the camera mode real quick. Right here you can see they have video mode right here. Let's just go into settings, and you can see that it has screen mode right here, so you could choose what scene mode you want to put. So it has all those scenes. You got microphone on, then you got audio mode, meeting and normal. You got the video mode right here. It goes up to 4K video, so that's extremely impressive. Also white balance is what you're getting here as well, so you can adjust those features to your preference. Has anti-flickering, so that's pretty cool. So right here you could tag your location, and that actually gives you the ability to tell where you took the photo later on. So let's go over to the photo. You can see right here in settings, HDR mode and auto camera shot right there. It has the same basic setup right here, except it's the camera. ISO right here, ISO modes, so that actually helps you adjust the light. Portrait mode right here allows you to blur out the images in the background, and then you get beauty mode right here, pan mode, where you could actually pan around like a panorama. Mono mode, which actually turns it to black and white, and then you get the pro mode for advanced shots of taking pictures and photos as a professional. So let's talk about that highly touted portrait mode that they were talking about right now. Let's just take a quick shot right here, zoom in, and now we can actually take the shot. So when we look at the shot, it's gonna also, when you're taking photos and you open up and look for the gallery, what it is there's actually no gallery, so all your photos are gonna go to the Google Photos right here. So not now, so you can see right here they're actually being saved to Google Photo, so there's no actual photo gallery in the phone. They also do give you this app right here that looks like Chrome, but then there's another Chrome app right here. So you know, you're getting Chrome and you're getting an internet app to go along stock with the phone. You can see that there's minimal apps here, absolutely no bloat whatsoever. But when you go up here on the top, what you're going to notice is that they do actually have Wi-Fi, SIM card charging. You can see the battery life, do not disturb, flashlight, auto brightness, Bluetooth, airplane location, and then right here they have night mode. You click that option right there, it takes you to night mode, and then actually probably just adjust the screen so when you're in nighttime it actually is a little bit better to view. But then they have this other option right here called screen record, so you could actually press record, and then whatever you're doing on the phone is going to record, so you could actually mess around, you know, open things up, go back and forth, and then when you go all the way back up to the top, you're going to see right there that it saves the video for you. So like that's the video actually playing right there on the screen record. So that's actually the first time I've ever seen a phone come with that feature where it actually has screen record inside of the phone already. So if you jump into the keyboard for a second and take a look at some of the emojis, you do notice that they do have all the emojis right here to choose from. So that's actually really cool. You could actually change the skin complexions, and I noticed that they had some new emojis on here that I'd never seen before. So they actually are updated completely right now. Here you can see that there's some emojis here that you probably won't recognize. So I actually like this setup right here, and they do have all those emojis, so you can actually change the colors. So that's pretty cool and very rare. And then right here that you see, you could actually draw an emoji. So I've never seen this before. This is really cool, and I'm definitely feeling this keyboard here. So let's just take a look at some of the footage here of some of the video quality that we're getting on the YouTube right here. So on the left it says pinch to zoom and fill the screen. So there we go. So now it's zoomed in. All you have to do is pinch with 2 fingers and it zooms in on the screen. So Let's change this quality up to 720, which is its full capacity right now. So that actually looks really nice. And let me put my ear to the speakers so I can hear. So if you cover that speaker up on the right, you can still hear the sound quality. And then when I cover the one up on the left, you can see here that the sound is muffled. So that means that that right speaker is actually the main speaker. This speaker is the main speaker, and then this one is just a microphone. So when you're holding the phone on both sides, you just got to be careful, because that speaker right here is the only one that actually has sound in it. So it's easy to muffle it, but it sounds pretty good at full volume. It's really loud, so that doesn't have any effect whatsoever with my opinion on the phone at all. Slide down that settings one more time and hit that edit button, and what you'll notice is you do get the access to the NFC, and you could just drag that up. You get cast to screen, battery, data saver, hotspot, and invert colors, as well as nearby. So this thing is fully loaded with a whole lot of features. For $200, you're pretty much getting a boatload of features here. So they're actually hooking it up right now with all those different features. Let's go all the way through some more different settings here. Security, one-handed mode. So not only did they have the gestures, but they did have that one-handed operation. So basically slide right into the one-hand mode. So all you have to do is go like this, and it actually slide right one-handed and slide back full screen again. So with this phone, there's not really a need for one-handed operation mode, because right here, as you can see, if I try texting, just go back. Let me just try to text something real quick. You don't actually need, my thumb can go all the way to this side without any problems whatsoever. You can see typing is easy with one hand, but you do get that option here to swipe to the left, and you get that one-handed mode, bring it to the right with the arrow, and then just swipe back and it goes back to full screen. Also, you can see this thing is running on the 7.1.1 Android, and the patch level November 5th, so it's going to be updated very shortly with that update that they did provide, and everything like that. So again, just taking another look at the build of this phone, because this thing is absolutely beautiful just to look at. So you can see right here, you're getting that reflective plastic display, but it looks just like glass. You couldn't really tell that it was plastic unless I told you so. So that's actually really nice. On the back of there is fingerprint magnet. Then you can see here the screen is absolutely gorgeous right here. So let me just zoom in on that. You can see that you are getting the power button on the bottom, and then the volume rockers on the top right there. And you could see it has a small gap right there, so you could actually feel it. Again, you get that Type-C connector right there on the bottom. And then the speaker grill is actually, there's only one speaker grill in there. And then at the top, you'll notice that that is where the SIM card tray goes. So you do get that SIM card tray right there. And then what you'll notice here is that there's antenna lines right here at the top on each side. So that's really minimal. It actually looks really nice. The design is really nice. You can see the lip right here slide down to that 2.5 curved display right here. So it's not that full curve like the S9, but it is curved just enough so you could get that effect and that feel. So they did an excellent job when it came to actually designing this thing, and I give it 2 thumbs up. So thank you for watching. It's your boy Serrano. If you found this video helpful in any way possible, definitely hit that like button. Stay tuned for the full review of the new G3. It's your boy Serrano, and I'll see you in the next video. In the meantime, have a great morning, afternoon,
evening, and depending where you are, have a great night. Peace.